Okay, so let's talk about the producer's letter 2023 first half upcoming contents. So this actually caught me off guard. Usually they post this stuff, usually they post like new announcements on Tuesdays, and it's Monday, so I was a little surprised to see this today, but I was hoping that we would get another producer's letter thing like this soon, so I'm glad they came out with this. I'm excited to read about it. So, after the release of the new Beast updates and the Arcana talents, we are happy to see Mabinogi flourishing with new and returning faces. We feel the excitement and passion from our loyal militians too. We've been reviewing your feedback on these updates and appreciate you sharing your thoughts with us. If you haven't already, please tell us what you think. So yeah, be active in the forums and be active in Discord. And I guess there's also a community thread for the Arcana feedback. So this year we have more updates to come. We'd like to share a high-level overview of some of the upcoming contents to be expected in the first half of the year. So basically between now and June. So there was the Masterpiece Chapter 6 and 7 update that we got in January. So we already got that. And there's still no confirmed release date, but we have the 64-bit client to look forward to. So that's coming up. And then there's going to be Mabinogi's 15th anniversary. That's going to be exciting. So with events, fun rewards, and GM shenanigans and more, celebrate 15 years of Mabinogi. So this is where things start getting interesting. Quality of life improvements. Improvements to several game features have been prepared this year. We are excited to share some changes, including new dressing room categories for chairs and accessory items, including halos and support puppets. So this is actually kind of cool, because now it looks like we're going to be able to put chairs into the dressing room. It looks like they'll have a spot for that, which is kind of a big deal because, like, myself included, there are a ton of players that have a lot of chair items eating up a ton of inventory space. So I'm kind of happy to hear about that. And a new accessory slot added to the style tab for halos and support puppets. That's great. That means we'll be able to put them on the style tab, and we won't need to worry about like halos and support puppets like losing durability when we're only using them for fashion-related purposes. So improvements to the dye ample system for ease of finding that perfect color code. So they're going to improve dyeing. Improved production gathering distance, so you don't have to chase those potatoes down. So I'm assuming that just means you'll be able to be a little bit further away from what you're gathering, which will be kind of nice, because like sometimes it's kind of a pain when that happens. So the Tara auction house will be updated with new wares for auction soon. This is kind of interesting, because the Tara auction house is not the same as like the auction house that we buy everything on now, where you buy and sell stuff. This auction house system in Tara is a little bit different, and as far as I know, it's pretty old. So it's interesting that they're going to be updating it, and I look forward to seeing what those updates will be. So the Adventurer Seal system and shop will be renewed with new items. I'm kind of hoping they'll add a little bit more like Adventure Seal quests. I'm curious to see what new types of items they'll add. When they release more information about this, I will go over it, because like I think it's time that we improve that system. New dungeon features such as re-entry to Tectuin missions and craftable Avon mission passes. And then enchant improvements to make highly successful enchantments more effective while reducing the penalty of huge failure and more. And actually, I think I read like yesterday or the day before, like someone was complaining about the way the enchant system was on the forums. So yeah, people have been talking about the enchant system and its problems over the years for a while now, so it's nice that they'll be making some changes to it. So next step up, to help new and returning militians to progress through higher levels, we're making a few changes intended to improve performance limit and of intermediate equipment and make reforging tools more accessible. And then we also plan to add beginner reforging tools obtainable through playing dungeons so that you can obtain reforging tools and try out limited reforging options with less stress. These changes may not completely resolve the current issues, but we hope it will become natural to try and experience various options before reaching a higher level to help new militians smoothly move on to the later game stages. And last, we have Renovation Season 4. So we'll probably see this closer to around June because it's last on the list. And this is like halfway through the year will be around June. So changes to skills for humans, elves, and giants will bring improvements to combat. Improvements will be made for archery skills, including race-specific skills. Elven Magic Missile, Mirage Missile, and Final Shot, and the human's Arrow Revolver. Ranged Attack, Magnum Shot, and Urgent Shot. Throwing Attack will also see an improvement. Improvements for giants include Taunt, Stomp, and Final Strike, and Full Swing. Those will get improvements. And there's also going to be several changes to some of the magic skills. So I made a video a while ago covering some of the information about the Renovation Season 4, and I looked at the Korean site when they got their Renovation Season 4 a couple months ago, and I made a video on that. So that video is on my YouTube channel, and it's at the top of my channel page. So if you just go to my channel, it'll be right at the top there, and you can watch that if you want a little bit more information about what's going to be going on with the Renovation Season 4 update.